What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of our Leicester City career mode here on FIFA 22. And today, we have a couple games where we have Manchester City in the league. Or not in the league. We have Wolves in the league and then Manchester City in the Community Shield to start the season. We're going to get a look at everybody as we go. We're going to take a look at our settings before we jump into it. We are on ultimate difficulty, and then here are the settings for the computer. We've made the computer significantly better, I would say. And then as for ours, I've played a couple games with the passer. The passer is a mess, but we've gotten a couple changes here for us. The sprint kind of slows the game down, so it's not a track meet every single game. And then we have 60 shot error, 53 pass error, and that is pretty much it all the way down. So we've added a little bit of error to ours, a lot of improvements to them. Let's jump into this. We have Leicester, Man City, our front three: Barnes, Vardy, Iheanacho, and then Tielemans, Ndidi, and Madison, and then Castagne, Soyuncu, Fofana, and Pereira sitting in front of Schmeichel. They have a very regular Man City 11 except Bakambu up front. Everything else is very, very normal. So let's jump into this Community Shield. First game of the season. Get a chance to look at our team, see how good it is, and hopefully we can grab ourselves a small trophy here. So let's jump into this. Man City, Leicester City, Community Shield. Let's go. Nice play. Sterling. It's back inside to Bakambu. And wow, he has just raced away here. And I've yanked the goalkeeper out because I didn't see Sterling. Jesus, Bakambu beat Fofana for pace there so badly. Wow. 1-0 to City. Not the start we were looking for here, but he just went right by. And as I said, I pulled him out. I didn't see Sterling there. And Sterling ended up having a tap in. Not the start we would have wanted. And not the start Fofana necessarily would have wanted there, as he got absolutely torched. Did not expect Bakambu to just fly by like that. It's Tielemans. And he can bring this forward here. And for Vardy to make that run. It's a nice ball into Vardy here. That's a decent save as well. Couple chances for Vardy there. You'd expect him to slam a couple of them home. Didn't quite happen. Heavy. Heavy at a really bad time there. What a save. It's going to come back out to Sterling. Bakambu. And it's in the back of the net. Ugh. A really bad time to concede that goal. We were playing pretty decent as well. And unfortunately, they're going to go 2-0 up into the break. It's a really good save here. It's a great ball. It's a great save. Unfortunately, it comes right out to Sterling. And then Schmeichel can't get back in time. He gets a touch onto it, but it's not enough. And Bakambu doubles up City's lead. 2-0 going into halftime. Played in here to Bakambu. Taken off him, though, nicely. And now here's Madison. Played out there to Harvey. And Harvey can drag this forward. Finds Vardy, who goes for goal. Oh, he smashed the bar. Oh, that's a really, really good effort from Jamie Vardy there. But he smashes the bar. And the gap stays at 2. Unfortunately, that is a shame, as we couldn't quite get that second one. As Sterling goes from distance, and that goes over the bar. Nice tackle there. Oh, and then we turn into traffic. Again, we are so good at turning into traffic. What a block. That is an absurd, absurd block back there. That could have been game over. Should have been game over, as Sterling goes off the pitch, thankfully. As that header is ridiculous. And why does Soyuncu back off there? Man, 3-0. It's Jesus. That's one of those FIFA things that I absolutely hate. I mean, where is Soyuncu going? We got 2 players on him, and Soyuncu backs off. But why? Jesus holds you off. You can't really make the tackle there, or it's a penalty, and Soyuncu backs away. That's one of those ones that, I mean, what can you do? What do you do in a situation like that? But it's 3-0. City make sure of the result and the trophy, as that gets bounced into the middle here, and Ederson comes out to punch it. Can Eze win that header? He can. That comes out to Barnes, who takes a touch and has his shot blocked. And I do not like what Eze was doing. He looked like he might have been hurt for a moment. Thankfully, he's back up and at him. Played right through the middle here to Jesus. It's 4. The 2 center back. He got right in behind him. I mean, the 2 center backs just made that step. It was almost like the fullbacks are playing him on there. We can't be doing that stuff. And both of them stepped up at the same time. Man, this game went from bad to worse very, very quickly. I know we're playing a very good opponent, but if we want to be up here, we got to be a lot better. Here's Eze. Back inside. Nicely done. Here's Castagne. You can slide it into Eze, and Eze can get that out there to Ndidi. It's 1-0. 1 back. Not 1-0. It's 1 back. It's 4-1. And let's not celebrate this. I hate how we can't just go deal with that. Let's not celebrate. But it's a nice move. Back inside there. One more. Ndidi all the way up front. I'm not sure why. It's an excellent finish, but that will do it. 4-1. Last kick of the game was a consolation. Manchester City win the Community Shield. We don't want to watch that. We had the same amount of shots as them, but we got to make better opportunities, and we got to be a lot better in tight spaces. We just kept giving the ball away in silly, silly spots, and that will not do. Are we going to have that same ridiculous thing we had last time? We had an offer for Perez from Everton for Gomez, and we're just going to reject that. If Perez were to leave today, he's got an offer in from Frankfurt. If he were to leave today, we will go after Anthony and hope to bring ourselves in another player to play on the right and someone who can, you know, grow into a starter there, as Arsenal signed Ronaldo. But thankfully, that was just kind of a gimme game as we kind of get used to this a little bit. And Perez has been sold, as you can see. An offer has come in for James Justin. We're going to go ahead and reject that offer. Get it out of here. And now, let's take a look at the office. We have plenty of budget. I mean, I hope that should be enough. 58 million. We'll go to transfers, transfer hubs. Anthony here. Between, oh God, his price went way up last time we looked. What in the world happened? Oh, his release clause is 54 million. Let's just hit it. Let's just hit it and negotiate with him. Jesus, that scared the life out of me. Just comfortable being rotation, which is nice. We're looking for 5 years if you want to do 5. He's fine. No release clause, which is excellent, and he just wants 50. It's the easiest negotiations you can come by. Easy as that. And Anthony is into the club. He only wants to be rotation, which he probably will be this first year. I mean, he's good enough to really jump in and get right to it, isn't he? But we're going to hold off on going right at it. Who do we bring off here? Probably a Marty, right? Yeah, probably a Marty. And you would think he'd jump into that right wing role there next to Iheanacho. We'll see as the season goes on. But we've got another game on the docket today. 17 million is a pretty decent price, but he can play both sides. I don't want him going anywhere just yet. James Justin. He's a very good backup. We have an offer for James Maddison from Ajax. Which is an odd one, but we're going to go ahead and reject it. And then we have a position change for Lookman, which is good. He can play now at center forward, so he can play on that right-hand side. as well as that left-hand side, so it's a good spot to be in. We have depth now. So we have Iheanacho for the right. We can play, if we wanted to, Daka there, I suppose. But we have Lookman, Antony, Iheanacho, and then up front we have Vardy, Iheanacho, Daka, and then on the left we have Eze, Barnes, and Lookman can play there. So, I mean, we have plenty of options, as they've looked to take Mendy on loan. I'm going to reject that and look to just sell Mendy on completely. Did I not notice him? I just must have skipped over the fact that he was still here. No, he's here. Actually, I'm not going to sell him. We don't have enough depth there just in case. We're going to keep him around. But completely forgot he was here, Mendy. But let's jump into this. It's okay, Madison. You are the starter. Don't you worry. But let's make a couple of quick changes before we jump in terms of the squad and just the tactics. So defensively, we're going to do pressure on heavy touch. Yeah, we'll do that. Width, we'll keep it a little bit there. As for build-up, we want to do fast build-up. And forward runs or direct passing. I kind of like direct passing. Forward runs looks pretty decent as well, but we'll go direct. We have the pace up front to do it. We'll get a load of players into the box here. And then as for instructions, we'll get Vardy in behind. Wanted to stay central, but that's alright. That's fine. And then Iheanacho, get in behind. Do we want him getting in behind? We'll do mixed for Iheanacho. And then for Barnes, we'll do get in behind. Kind of just stretch it out there on the left. We'll do stay back while attacking, get forward for him. Ndidi. I kind of want him getting involved, but I don't want him getting too crazy involved. Cover center. Tielemans is fine. Pereira, I want him to join the attack. Castagne, join the attack. And then we got these two on cover wing, right? Yes. And you cover wing. So hopefully that should cover just in case the fullbacks get caught out. And that should be good to go. So let's jump into the second game here. Leicester Wolves, first game of the Premier League season. Let's go. Ndidi on it. Played out wide here. And Pereira's on it here, and he can play that in. Nicely done. Iheanacho, tight angle. He scores. How that's gone in, I'm not sure whether the goalkeeper has gone down early or not, but Iheanacho gives us a lead. It's 1-0. 10 or 12 minutes gone in that area. And what a start this is. Comes across here. Played it in. Not too many options, and he's just gone down early. He's expecting this along the floor. He's gone down early. It goes over him. It's poor goalkeeping, but we don't care. It's 1-0 here, and it's a decent start. There's a run being made right through the middle. Thankfully, it's not found. It's played on in the end, and he's hit the post. Thankfully, here's Traore. Steps inside, and we've overstepped. We get a little bit of help here, please. As Traore steps inside. Are you kidding? How is he held on to that? You've got to be joking. You have got to be joking. What in the world has happened there? See it again. He steps in. Need the help. He's just bouncing around, and it's just nobody picks it up. Man, that's a really poor goal to concede. The way things were going, that's such a dreadful goal to concede. Man, not good at all. And it's 1-1. Jimenez. Oh, are you kidding? Our guy's falling over there. Is he onside? What a save. It's come back. It's 2-1, and they're going to lead at halftime somehow. And the game with those weird glitches on the face, but I can't believe our full Pereira fell over when he was trying to push his way through Jimenez. Look at this. Oh, he's not. It's not even in the game now. And then we get beaten inside. It's a good save. Nobody in the middle because we've had to drag our center back out. Everything was going so good, and they scored 2 in the last 5 minutes, and somehow we go into halftime behind. Weird time to stop a run. I'm not sure who did it, but come on. Oh, look at all this space. We got to get across Fofana. Oh, and he slid it out there. To Traore. It's 3. It's such a bad giveaway there. We're just waiting for someone to make the run. It didn't happen. It's all gone so poorly. And I don't understand why we're doing some of the things we're doing. We can't give the ball away there. The overlap doesn't come until way too late. That's a good ball in there from Jimenez. No mistake from Traore. He just smashes it. It's 3-1. This game fell apart so fast. Playing everybody on side. Nice tackle there. Now let's move forward. Here's Ndidi. Plays it out there to Barnes. And Barnes cuts across here, and there's space for Barnes here. And it's Barnes that's blocked away, and it's Vardy smashes it into the back of the net. We grab one back. It's 3-2 here. Just go pick up the ball. A little bit of luck as it bounces his way, but we'll take it. We've got 20 minutes here to find a leveler. It's Barnes who keeps on going. Almost runs into trouble there. That gets blocked. And then Vardy has a little bit of space there, and that makes way for a couple of attacking changes. 3 of them, but we have 20 minutes. Can we grab an equalizer? Oh, there's so much space out here. Castagne never really got back. Potence is through. He's a little bit wide. Oh, and I've let him step in, and that's game. Man, nobody got back. And I've overstepped there. Fofana kept on stepping back. I thought he'd stay in front of Jimenez. Didn't quite work out, and our comeback looks like it is going to fall a bit short. Not on it today. The game, it's definitely a lot different there. Is he onside, Jimenez? No way. He is onside. Are you kidding? He's not onside. That's crazy. It's the scoreline does not represent how this game went, but man, the difference here in this FIFA and the last on this difficulty is a little bit much at the moment. It's a struggle to get back into, though we weren't playing particularly well in the last FIFA on this difficulty anyway. But at the moment, they are tearing apart some of the things. It's definitely a lot different as Jimenez is on it here, and those weird little movements they do there. Absolutely hate them, but it's definitely a little bit different. I mean, they defend all the way back. The fullbacks, I think I've played 4 games on this difficulty now, and that's an awful pass. Played 4 games on this difficulty now, and nobody goes forward. They've got 5 men back across the line at all times. It's going to be a little bit weird to get back at it, really. I might just start on Ultimate and kind of work our way forward, because I know eventually it will, but it's a little bit tough at the moment, so we'll see. But next episode, guys, we'll be doing 2 games. We'll be doing 2 games for the next couple of days until we get full access to this game, but not the start we wanted. Hopefully we are back to normal coming next episode, where we have West Ham and Norwich, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more, and peace.